Hi there, just wanted to let you know your Unit 2 tests have been graded and wanted to give you some tips on how to check out what you did. So as a class, we did pretty well. We scored about a 3 on all the standards, which is really good. So adding rational numbers was our best. The average was a 3.2. The next best one was our subtracting rational numbers. It was a 2.9, almost a 3. Remember, 3 is right where we want to be on target. Then multiplying was a 2.8 for the average, and dividing we had a 2.5 as the average. So we will definitely be doing some review on dividing and multiplying, particularly when we move forward. But overall, pretty good. So let me remind you how you can figure out your scores. So here I'm using an example student. This is not a real student, but just an example. So when you're at our updates page, you want to go over to grades on the left-hand side. In here, you want to scroll down to the summative grades, and you see the first 4 are from that Unit 1 test, and the second set of 4 are going to be the new grades from your Unit 2 test. So for instance, this student here, for adding, they had 4 out of 4, meaning they went above and beyond, got all of them right for adding rational numbers. Dividing rational numbers, they didn't get any right. They're at a level 1. They're still working on figuring out those skills. Multiplying rational numbers and subtracting, she scored a 3 out of 4, which means she's right where she needs to be. She didn't get that level 4 question, that going above and beyond, but did get the most important questions there. She's on target. So maybe the student would want to email me and say, hey, can I retake that dividing rational numbers part? It's really nice that you can actually just retake one section. So it would be literally 3 or 4 questions, and that's it. Reach out to me, email me, and I would love to work with you on making sure we correct any mistakes and prepare for a retake. Your highest score will be what you have in the grade book after the retake. So where do these scores come from? Well, let's go to GoFormative to find out. Remember, when you log into GoFormative, make sure you log in with Clever. Okay, so when you get in there, you should see the Unit 2 rational numbers test. There we go, a Unit 2 rational numbers test, and there should be this little box here up above. Then you're going to go ahead and click the submitted, so that way you can review how you did. Up here is an overview. The red are the ones you got wrong, green are correct. So when you scroll down, like for instance, this first one here, here's my answer, and now it says the correct answer. My answer was right. And then also it shows any notes or comments. If you got it wrong, I usually try to give you a hint as to what happened or give you some feedback. So there should be quite a few notes on there. So like here says, great job, next time please show your work though. So I didn't show any work, I need to do that next time. So this first rubric is adding rational numbers. Now if you remember, the student had a 4 out of 4, so they should have all the adding rational numbers correct. So this one was correct, this one correct, and the level 4 was correct. So that makes sense, they got a 4 out of 4. And then the next one, the student was focusing on subtracting rational numbers. She got the first one right and the second one right, but not the last one. So therefore, they received a 3 out of 4. They got the level 2 and level 3, but didn't make it to the level 4. And so that's how I went through and thought of these. If you showed your work, I do look through your work really closely. And if it's something simple like, oh, you added those 2 numbers wrong, or you forgot to bring down the negative, I often would still give you credit because it was a simple mistake. I could see from your work that you did know how to do it. It was just a simple error. So that's why showing your work is really beneficial and helpful in these situations. Okay, on that note, remember, email me if you want to do a retake, and have a wonderful Tuesday. Thanks, everyone.